What's happening, everybody? Appreciate you guys chiming in to the Scattered Smothered Experiment. My name is Bobby D from the Tubu channel, and I'm here with.
What's going on, folks? What's going on? How's it going? Friday Eve.
Yeah, dude. Like there was the biggest non-nuclear bomb was dropped in Afghanistan today.
Wow.
Dude, it like they say that it has like a blast radius of a mile from either side. So you're talking about 4 square miles that it takes out from it. I mean, that's just me thinking I know geometry. A radius, not a square mile.
That's fucking ridiculous.
A radius of a mile. So 2 miles in either direction.
Holy shit.
That is wild. And our president had something to say about it. If you give us just a second, I'm gonna play the clip. The clip comes from the iCitizenNews YouTube. There's a link in the description box down below. Wish you guys would go over there and subscribe if you are indeed not already. Hold on just a second. I'll get that queued up.
Very, very proud of the people. Really another successful job. We're very, very proud of our military. Just like we're proud of the folks in this room, we are so proud of our military, and it was another successful event.
Did you authorize it, sir?
Everybody knows exactly what happened, and what I do is I authorize my military. We have the greatest military in the world, and they've done a job as usual. So we have given them total authorization, and that's what they're doing. And frankly, that's why they've been so successful lately. If you look at what's happened over the last 8 weeks and compare really to what's happened over the last 8 years, you'll see there's a tremendous difference, So we have incredible leaders in the military, and we have incredible military, and we are very proud of them. And this was another very, very successful mission. Thank you very much.
Like, seriously, what the fuck? He's proud of our military because he sent them to kill a shitload of people. I get that there are terrorists out there, but at the same time, we pay our military to protect us, not go over there and start fucking wars.
Well, I mean,
and what he is doing is starting wars.
Here's the thing. I don't think he's starting anything. I think did you know that there was one of our men that got killed over there in that vicinity this last week?
For what?
Just because he was American. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know the answer to that question. For what? Outside of Islamic extremism. Just people being misled by religion again. That's the only thing I can define.
It pisses me off. our military is meant to protect our homeland, not go overseas and start shit. And yes, because one person got killed overseas doesn't give our country any good reason to go overseas and start destroying the entire fucking world.
That's not the entirety of the reason. There was no exit plan to begin with. There was no exit plan. That's the major problem.
Okay, so there wasn't an exit plan for that one person?
There wasn't an exit plan for our activity over there from the get-go. There wasn't an exit plan. So like we shouldn't have been in Afghanistan in general. Well, actually, I'll take that back. We should have been in Afghanistan. We shouldn't have been in Iraq. But as we took away the forms of government and as we shot down the forms of government there in Afghanistan, others were allowed to rise. The groups like ISIS, which we trained. We trained ISIS to fight Al Qaeda.
We did not just train them, but we armed them. And now they are going against us.
Anyway, that's not necessarily funny.
Not that situation. that situation is not funny.
We appreciate you guys chiming in. Let's see who's in the chat. I know already we had Vikings fan that popped in for a hot second.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a mouse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fairly certain you guys aren't aware, but we do. We have a mouse.
So, bitch.
Cliff is actively seeking to destroy the mouse. That's what we were laughing at. He came out. He looked at us.
And then he fucking mocked me.
Yeah, he kind of did this thing. He was like, the cliff, and then he ran away.
Yeah, because I threw this at him.
Well, that didn't work.
No, it didn't. It just made him run away. I just wanted to hit him. It didn't even hit him.
Right.
Fucking little bastard.
Wow. Anyway, yeah, got that going on. There's some local things happening. I was hoping to get to. You know, there's the opening of the Greenbelt in Carrollton. I look forward to going and checking that out whenever it does happen. It's supposed to happen.
Here's the thing, though. The Greenbelt's been open. People have been using it. So why are they even doing a ceremony for it?
Well, it's finished now. Construction on it is finished, quote unquote.
Oh. Well, then, if it wasn't finished, then why were they letting people on?
Because there were certain parts that were ready. There were certain parts that were ready. And, I mean, how long have they been working on that? A long time, sir.
Yeah, a long time. It should have been finished way before now. In my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've only got Viking fans, if you could please share this wherever you're at, man. I don't understand why we have such a low viewership today. Let's see what's going on elsewhere in the world.
People have lives, man.
Yeah, people have lives.
I still don't understand. But Trump is so about the American people. Okay, if you're so worried about the American people, Alright. Say fuck the bullshit. Talk the shit you were talking about making more jobs here in America. Cut out all those government benefits and bring the troops home.
Well,
Make the troops actually protect our homeland. Say fuck all those other countries.
well, then you're talking about military. I don't know, man. I really don't know what the answer is.
I'm not talking about military police because we already have cops and feds and all that shit for that. I'm saying train their ass in case people come over here.
You're asking for the mastering of the public domain.
What?
The Jade Helmet experiment.
No. Because that means putting people in concentration camps and shit like that.
Yeah, well, that was just one part of it. The whole thing was trying to figure out how you're going to deal with the citizen. What's happening to be free?
Yeah, but
Vernon J, thank you guys for chiming in.
But at the same time, we're not talking about controlling the citizens. We're talking about protecting us, not controlling us.
But there's a very fine line between the two. There's a very fine line between the two. We have a difficult time separating those two thoughts.
Which doesn't make any sense.
I mean, right after 9/11 happened and they amped up the already bizarre security that was taking place in the airports all across the country, everybody was all, we need to be protecting, right?
Yeah.
And now nobody wants to go to that's their worst nightmare, to go to the freaking airport because of all the security.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of office security, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let some folks there in polos scare me.
Right. They're not there to scare you. It's just an annoyance.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, they're here in Carroll County. In general, police officers aren't meant to scare us, but here in Carroll County, they strive on that.
Well, it's the people that take advantage of the position that is the issue. It's the people that take advantage of that situation that are the issue. However, there are cases where they're necessary.
Yes, they are necessary, but at the same time, they're not meant, it's like you just said, they're not meant to be there to scare folks, but to protect us. And with them arming themselves like they do.
There's a fine line between that, though. It's like I was saying, it's difficult for them to find that a balance between those two. I say balance because I know who's in the chat, but it's difficult to find a balance between we're being protected and we're being controlled. Because I don't know if you remember the movie iRobot with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Well, the whole premise behind the reason why the robots were taking over and putting people in captivity and this, that, and the other was to protect,
Supposedly protect them
from themselves.
Yeah.
So how far are we willing to go for protection that we give up more and more of our freedom? I don't know.
Me personally, I'm to the point where I'd rather die than let them keep on taking my freedom. That should make us less and less human. The freedom to do as we please. Without having to be worried about shit.
Why not try to fix it?
Fix what?
Fix the situation that we're in.
Well, I hate to say it, but we're so far gone now that we can't fix it.
You don't think we're capable of fixing the scenario that we're in? What would it take?
I have no idea what it would take. I'm personally not smart enough for that to be able to come up with a conclusion for that. But I do know, I personally do feel that humanity itself is so far gone that
I don't know why this is still saying it's 612.
we are so far gone that they can't, nothing can fix what's going on now. Nothing.
So this is our 14th episode, regardless of what you might have seen in any of the tweets that have been laid out. Just letting you know. We still don't have a viable resource to allow for a hangout to take place at the same time the stream's going on. I just don't think my PC is powerful enough to allow that to happen, or the internet strong enough to let that go down. I don't know. What you looking up?
I'm checking, I'm sure. Let's see what I can figure out. It says 13.
Oh, that's cool. 13 people?
No, 13. That's
Oh, I don't know why the link's not showing it correctly. There it goes. It's fixed. Weird. It's very strange. Also, wanted to give a shout out, even though this music that I used was rights free. You can find links in the description box to go find the music video. The song that you just heard was Tubu by Immortal Beats. I like it. So also, I don't know if you're aware of the the China connection with this whole North Korea thing.
I heard bombs or something. I don't know.
Well,
That might have been Japan.
you know, the president of China was here meeting with Donald Trump at the exact same time that we dropped the bombs in Syria.
Yeah.
The $60 million meth up. After that took place, and we started to make moves towards North Korea, I think Donald Trump told him, "Look, you can help us or get out of our way. Just whatever you want to do." I kind of feel like that's how he put it to us. And all of a sudden, China changed their demeanor, or from what I know, I don't even know what the general population in China thought about as Americans. I have no clue. It probably had to be pretty shitty, considering a lot of people are jumping out of factories and shit over there making stuff that we use on a daily basis because they won't pay them anything. They have a pointless life.
Well, it's not us that they should be blaming. It's their own country. In my opinion.
I don't know.
It's their employers that they should be blaming.
You're right, and they very well may think like that. I'm not exactly sure.
It's not our fault that their economies aren't allowing them to make more so they could actually live better lives. It's not our fault.
It is not our fault. But nonetheless, the demeanor changed on and all of a sudden they had the point of view that they wanted to be on the offensive against Korea. That's hard. Because the way it was put out to me, they were concerned that if there was to be a nuclear event occur there, whether it be an accident or military offense or defense, then the pollution that would occur and move that way due to the way that the weather patterns move across that part of the world.
We go straight to China.
Right.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, and all of that, after all that began to happen, Japan told everyone that was in South Korea, all their citizens told them to get out, come back home. A lot of people
come back home.
Yeah, go back to Japan.
You mean China?
No, Japan. Japan told all of their citizens after China did what they did that Japan said everybody needs to come home. Get your ass out of there.
Okay, everybody that's in South Korea that's from Japan moves your ass back to Japan.
Move back there or come back home, regardless if they were there for school or there for just vacation or whatever. They come back home. Atop all that, the Ukraine only has like 5 boats. Like when I say boats, I mean ships, battleships.
That's it.
That's all they have. But, they decided they were going to send 3 of them to North Korea.
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked.
I thought it was very bizarre.
I think it's hilarious. Those things. You just checked my battleship. 3 left. No more. 2 months.
2 more moves and you're out. But
you're out of the world war. Because that's what's pushing. That's what's being pushed at this moment. World War III is being pushed.
Right. And I think it has been for a long, long time. We're just beginning to see the events unfold before our eyes.
Armageddon and anarchy is about to be released completely on this world.
Do you think so?
I believe so. I didn't think I would see it, but you know what? I'm here. I'm alive.
A lot of people are concerned that there would be a draft.
Well, unfortunately, we cannot be in it.
Why is that?
Well, for one, you're the firstborn, and second, I'm a felon. So hey, there you go.
I think the last born is the
yeah, the last born.
I think the last born is the one that's not gonna go.
I was always told it was the firstborn that wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Let's check. Either way, you wouldn't be able to go.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Let's Google that shit. Well, with it being a draft, you know that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what would.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, there's a lot of gobbledygook. I'll tell you what.
Click on one of them.
Let's just ask the chat.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What are the rules of the draft?
Right. Am I eligible to go?
Because I know I'm not.
If in fact there is one. This is not me wishing that this would happen. This is me just simply saying if it called for it.
Does he draft?
Does the giraffe?
Sometimes.
Does the giraffe? I love giraffe. And I love crabs.
Well, let's see if we can find something on it while we're waiting on a response from the viewers.
I don't think it's not like Hocus.
Well, we can still look up shit, right?
Right. You had your computer, you could help.
Yeah, I can imagine or something like that.
Wow. Way to be a team player. So what's everybody cooking for dinner? I know you're cooking some good stuff out.
I'm sorry I didn't have plans for dinner, man. I know you're hungry.
I am. It's gonna go down here very, very shortly. Bomb, bomb. I'll tell you what. While we're instead of doing that, let's just go to the iCitizenNews front page.
Do they have it on
No. There's a lot of information for me to be going through while we're live.
there? Okay.
Because drafts have occurred throughout the history of man. Military drafts have happened forever. What the heck? There.
What was that green stuff?
You talking about the photo?
Not that photo. I saw something with like vials and green stuff in it. Not that.
No. That's algae. You want to read about that?
Metals from water. That's cool.
Let's see what it's about. JCU Chemical Engineering academic Dr. Manik Shiham, Associate Professor Kristen Aben, and past JCU Chemical Engineer students Hannah Balma and Emily Colleran have successfully grown microalgae biofilms in Tilling dam water at Queensland Nickel. Microalgae biofilms grow on the surface of wet rocks and on the side of boats and marine structures. It's better known as biofouling, and it's an expensive and time-consuming problem for boat owners and marine operators.
Hell yeah.
You didn't even hear any of that.
Some of it.
You didn't hear any of that, dude.
Bioengineering. It takes the metals out. It has something to do with boat operators.
It lives on boats.
It lives on boats.
Yeah. You ain't hearing none of that, man. You're not even like I don't. You're not actively participating in this right now. You're not.
Yeah. My mom's just out here